You got no better food, like some chicken wings, some baby back ribs, some fries or something?
From McDonald's to the delicious KFC, you might think this is the pinnacle when it comes to restaurants.
You're in America, okay?
Well, what have you given the world?
Chinese food?
Chinese food.
But have you ever stopped and wondered what resides on the other side of the world? Here are the top 10 restaurants we wish we had in America. Part 2. Harry Ramsden's, UK.
I am but a humble purveyor of disgusting British food.
Fish and chips, or French fries on this side of the pond, is a classic dish from the United Kingdom that has made its way into our North American food culture. Although it's become a common dish in the US, it can be quite a challenge to find authentic and truly delicious fish and chips, and practically impossible to find at a fast food restaurant. Wait, cue the fast food chain Harry Ramsden's. Not only is it one of Britain's longest established restaurant chains, but there are over 35 owned and franchised locations all across the UK and Ireland. It was first established in 1928 in a little wooden hut in Leeds, and has since become the British standard bearer for great fast food fish and chips.
In the future, I'll be down here quite a bit.
Then I shall put you on our special list.
You do that.
Which is a pretty respectable and encouraging title, to say the least. It even went global in the 1960s and expanded to places like Australia, Hong Kong, and even Saudi Arabia. Hey, what about America? We like fish and chips too.
My favorite. We British sure eat crap.
MOS Burger, Japan.
Hey, try our buttermilk sriracha sandwich.
Tired of your good old burger recipe? Well, if that's the case, MOS Burger in Japan is the perfect spot. MOS Burger is a hamburger chain that highlights Japanese food culture fused with American burgers. MOS stands for Mountain, Ocean, and Sun. First started in the 1970s, the chain quickly grew into a nationwide franchise. According to their website, MOS Burger offers sliders with original sauces, crispy lettuce, fresh tomatoes, savory patties, all made to order. Beside fancy grub, MOS offers friendly service to their customers. Basically, all criteria that we all look for in a good burger experience.
It's a new world out there. People care about their health for some reason.
MOS is mostly known for its ingenious rice burger, which replaced the beloved traditional buns with 2 patties of rice. This fast food chain just sounds too good to be true, and we need to test it out ourselves.
That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
So please, MOS, we beg of you, come to America so we can enjoy your original and delicious delicacies. Harvey's, Canada.
Introducing Harvey's Stuffed Cheeseburger.
Our neighbors from the Great White North can enjoy nice, juicy burgers from Harvey's, a Canadian fast food chain that exists in every single province. Recognized for its flame-grilled burgers and fresh toppings, Harvey's has been the home of deliciousness since 1959, and we've been jealous of it since day one. With the possibility to customize your burger exactly how you want it, it's kind of like a Subway, but for burgers. You choose your burger base, and then you go from there. You can choose and load up on all the toppings and sauces available. Oh, and don't forget the pickle.
I'm Pickle Rick!
A Harvey's burger is not a Harvey's burger without the long, thin-sliced, iconic pickle. What makes a Harvey's burger so tasty, apart from the pickle, of course, is the thick, cooked-to-order barbecued beef patties that are uniquely made from 100% Canadian beef. Long gone are the times when you would get an old patty that's been sitting under a heat lamp all day. At Harvey's, it's made fresh just for you. Let's just say that the U.S. would be blessed to have even one location. Something to look forward to?
Not fair. Is it, my little friend?
Chicken Treat, Australia.
Can I get you to say with me, how bloody are ya?
Chicken dinner is always a winner, no matter what country you live in. In Australia, the restaurant Chicken Treat is the perfect example of everything we wished we had here. Available either fried or rotisserie roasted, the chicken at this barbecue fast food joint is phenomenally delicious and has helped the restaurant rise in its popularity since it first opened in 1976. With over 50 locations in Australia today, maybe one more in America wouldn't be so bad. We are suckers suckers for great chicken after all. If you decide to get the fried chicken, you're going to get to taste the very special Southern Australian seasonings.
Bring me one of those chickens.
And if you go with the juicy chicken, worry not, it still gets the same herbal treatment. It just doesn't get to hit the fryer. As you all know, chicken is delicious in all forms, which is why you can enjoy an amazing array of burgers, wraps, and sides at your hopefully soon-to-be local chicken treat. There's something tasty for every hungry belly and appetite, as they so proudly say on their website. What a chicken treat indeed, mate.
And whoever said I had small fillets? Fake news. I have big, juicy fillets.
FEBO, the Netherlands.
Flapjack and a cigarette? All right. Cigar and a waffle?
Okay, let's be honest. How great would it be to be able to order fast food with no human interaction? To just show up, order at a machine, and get it immediately without having to communicate with anyone? The self-service kiosks at McDonald's do come pretty close to this reality, but in the Netherlands, they were one step ahead when they came up with FEBO, a chain of Dutch walk-up fast food locations in the 1940s. This futuristic-looking restaurant is most notable for its automatic format, which is a counter set up for you to purchase anything from French fries, burgers, chicken, pretty much anything you might be craving. You can also get some Dutch delicacies like croquettes, frikandelen, and kaas soufflé. Say that 3 times fast.
Did I die?
It's basically a wall full of goodies, and you get to just take your pick, all with no human interaction whatsoever. FEBO has almost 60 shops all over the Netherlands, and there are 22 in just Amsterdam alone. You just show up to the place, insert money, and take the food from the slot. Easy peasy. FEBO has taken the concept of fast food and convenience store food to a whole new level, and we definitely need this in America ASAP.
Just hook it to my veins!
Pizza School, South Korea.
Look on top of his head. What is that? It can only be a pizza box.
Spread all across the country, the Pizza School franchise is one of the best and cheapest spots to get good pizza in South Korea. Pizza can usually be quite pricey in Korea because of all the imported ingredients. But at Pizza School, you can get a whole pizza for only 5,000 won, which is roughly $4.50 US. Not too shabby indeed. But the deal doesn't stop there. Since this is Korea, it goes without saying that the pizza has its own Korean twist to it.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
You can order any toppings like chili shrimp, beef quesadilla, grilled short rib patties, and even dumplings. A dumpling pizza, if that's not the ultimate food fusion, then what is? Maybe that's why some people claim that Korean pizza is an imposter and not actual pizza. But that's nonsense.
I hate Marco Polo. He stole pizza from Korea.
Pizza is pizza, and pizza is delicious. This little all things yellow pizza joint is sure to satisfy your need for pizza at any time of the day. Oh, and don't worry, they have an English menu for tourists, so that's one less thing to do if they finally decide to come overseas. Fairwood, Hong Kong.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Don't you just love it when you go to a restaurant and you can literally choose from any type of food your palate desires? Well, this restaurant in Hong Kong gives you all the options you could ever hope for. Fairwood is the second largest fast food chain in Hong Kong and offers both Chinese and Western food. So with your bowl of ramen, you can also enjoy a nice spaghetti bolognese or even some baked pork chops and even curry that contains over 30 spices. Basically, anything you could possibly want to eat, they have it. First established in 1972, Fairwood now has almost 140 outlets all over Hong Kong, including restaurants and cafes, and keeps on growing every day.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
When a company's motto is enjoy great food, live a great life, you can't help but expect a quality food experience, as well as a good human experience when visiting the restaurant. The orange color scheme is recognizable throughout Hong Kong and is proudly associated with the brand's kindness towards its customers, as well as the food. Why wouldn't we want an experience like that here in America? Good food, good people, what's not to love?
Chinese food, no soul food here.
Nordsee, Germany.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Learning about Cuba, having some food.
If you love fish, don't worry if you don't, a lot of people don't, but if you do, this next restaurant might just be right up your alley. Nordsee is not only one of the oldest fast food chains in the world, but is also one of the very few that focuses solely on all things fish. Starting out in Germany in 1896, so over 124 years ago, Nordsee has now expanded all over Europe, Russia, and even into Dubai. And hopefully, one day soon enough, America.
Well, welcome to America, amigo.
Nordsee figured out long ago that fish is the new beef and has been successfully basing their entire menu on the undersea world. It originally started out as a fish supply shop, but quickly settled into the restaurant business and now offers tons of options. From seafood buffets to snack shops, you can literally get anything you want. And with 370 locations spread out, you can get it almost anywhere, too. Pollock, salmon, codfish, cooked to your preference, and even fresh sushi, there's a little something for everyone. Nordsee is actually the largest quick-service seafood chain on the continent. And if it moved over to our continent, then maybe it could even become the world's largest. Who knows?
The Germans.
Abrakebabra, Ireland.
I haven't paid for a kebab in 5 years, man.
No, this isn't an attempt to trick you into buying more food. No, it's the name of an Irish fast food restaurant established in Dublin in the 1980s. Abrakebabra might not be a spell to bewitch people, but the food there is, in fact, magical. With offerings like loaded fries to burgers to kebabs and baguette sandwiches, this restaurant has become the perfect late-night hangout. I mean, who doesn't love a good old kebab after a night of dancing? And it just so happens that kebabs are its specialty. A bundle of meat like chicken shawarma, falafel, pulled pork, and fried chicken, vegetables, and sauce all wrapped up in a pita. A mouth-watering experience, to say the least. As of 2020, there are over 33 Abrakebabra, with 11 in Dublin. And the best part? They have gold cards, aka Donner cards, that allows the holder to get free food for life.
I can bring the Pope for a free kebab because that's what I get.
Okay, you have to be a public figure to receive one, but still, free food. Maybe if our famous folks started saying how much they love kebabs, it would be enough for Abrakebabra to do a little magic trick and wind up on our continent. It's not as simple as snapping your fingers, of course, but with a little bit of faith and magic, anything is possible.
Oh, look at me. I'm making people happy. I'm the magical man.
Old Chang Kee, Singapore.
Please, O Lord, shower me with your divine grease and deliver me some egg rolls.
Have you ever heard of curry puffs? The small pies with curry, chicken, and potatoes, either deep fried or in a nice pastry shell? Well, if you haven't, first of all, you're missing out on a true Malaysian delicacy. And second of all, they're delicious. But not all hope is lost, as a restaurant in Singapore specializes in these tiny pockets of goodness, and we're hoping it'll make its way over to America someday. That restaurant is Old Chang Kee, and it was first established in 1956. It apparently serves one of the best curry puffs ever, but that's not all they serve.
There's more!
There's a variety of Singaporean fast food staples like gyoza, fish balls, fried chicken wings, cheesy chicken sausage, and many desserts to choose from. Old Chang Kee is also a pretty suitable place to enjoy a nice breakfast, as its breakfast menu features over 20 traditional options. You know, no big deal. It's not just your typical choice between sausage and bacon, that's for sure. So why not bring Old Chang Kee to America? That way we can give these little curry puffs a try and discover an array of other delicious food, all while staying in sync with our busy schedule.
Oh, I just want a 1-pound burger that a snake couldn't fit its mouth around.
Go ahead and tap on one of our other great videos, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to join our notification squad.